Welcome back, everybody. I am Headwound, and this is In Game with Minecraft. This is going to be all about roller coasters this time. I had an inspiration the other day. I was watching one of Ava's videos, one of her live streams, and she was talking about roller coasters, and I was like, that is excellent idea. And I used to actually work at a major theme park with roller coasters, and I thought, hey, let's do a roller coaster. Now, this is only partially built. You can see this whole underwood structure still needs to be filled in along the entire thing, but I did a lot of this over here already, and you can see it here from the bottom. It just looks incredible. I'm going to fly up here just so you can get like an overview of what this looks like from far away. And this is the first of two roller coasters that I have right now, and I have a third in mind. The things that haven't been completed are the underlining wood on this one. Also, I had placed grass in here just because it was more efficient to create the initial design. But as you can see from right here, that's example of the wood right there. Now that's not exactly this color wood that I'm going to use. I'm going to use oak to finish this off because oak actually matches the color of the underside fencing. So I'm going to use oak to finish it off. And we have a whole tree farm over there. You can see the big trees. That's where we're going to get our wood to finalize all of this. Most of this has powered rail, and this is leftovers from when I was doing a rail system, this rail system right here, which has since been changed out for the, what am I trying to say, the nether portals that we have created. And so let's get right to the actual ride. Now, this is great to do it during the day or during the night, but we're going to do it, do it right now during the day, and plop right in here, wait till I settle, and then off we go. Up, up, up. Now we got a great view over here. Oh man, this is high up. And then, holy cow! And then back up again. And okay, around. You get another great view over on this side. You can check out and see what's happening down in the middle. Whoa! And up and down and up again. And around. And then down and up. And again. And again, a big drop coming back up. Now this is the fun part. Check this out, guys. Underground, underneath the part of the rail again. We're gonna, oh, there's a little bit of a dip around corner, but check this out, guys. You're gonna love this. Look at that. Whoa! I heard a zombie in there. And then, of course, the surprise. This is an actual fall. I had it actually falling right there, and then up to our exit and slide to a stop. So that is our first roller coaster. We will eventually take this. We're going to remove all this, and we're actually going to create a station over here, a platformed station. So you'll go up a couple of steps, and you will go into the station where the mine track will be, and where you can, actually put your car down and get going on the ride. Now we're going to make it quickly over to our second coaster, which is, I had to find a sufficient mountain to actually do this at, and I want to do this before, there it is, there's a mountain. Oh, no, there it is, that's a mountain. Okay, so this is our station entry. Welcome to Mount Olympus. And I got a whole full stock of cars for anybody who comes by. Go ahead and put this in there. Get in, and let's go. Nice upward and it slows just enough to get you over. And then you can check out the view. Look at that, that's awesome. Just before you head into another cave, and down and through a cave, and then up, and then, what the hell's that? What, are you serious? You're gonna put me in lava? Ah! And right next to lava, even hurts you a little bit if you're not careful. And look at that! Oh, that's awesome. And down and through the final tunnel, up a little bit and out of the exit. Awesome. Now, this is perfect timing, and there's so much to see with this that I just want to ride this again. There are some minor tweaks that I will be making to this, and this is during the nighttime, and there are sufficient torches around so no mobs will spawn actually on the track. We do want to do some type of protection above it so that monsters don't actually fall onto it, but so far so good. And here we go. Now this is just awesome at night. Look at that. That is complete. And look at, there's the other coaster. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that you could see it. Oh, ow. And then look at that. Waterfall right there in the middle. That's actually where I'd love to slow it down. I might raise the height of that so that you can actually, walk slowly by it. Okay, get my car, and let's fly. And I do want to protect some of that area so that when people actually ride it at night. And look at this. Is that not the coolest damn view that you've ever seen for a roller coaster? Look at that! That is amazing. I never expected it. I'm sorry, guys. I never expected it to turn out this well. Never. And to see it like that at night is just like unbelievable. In fact, what I'm thinking about doing is at some of these pinnacle portions where you're going slow, thinking about setting off like fireworks in the background, like having a redstone line that actually goes out there somewhere and sets off fireworks as you go by. Guys, would that not be awesome? Look at this. Look at this ride at night. And now having all this wood there would be just add to the whole experience. In fact, we're going to go right by a portion that's already got wood on it. Let's see. We can kind of see. So look at that. And then when we head around on the second time around, we'll see even more. Got a couple of dips here. Love that. Every time I go down, I want to go, whee! And then, of course, the tunnel. Whoa, yeah. And then there's the wood. Look at that. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then down into our big tunnel. There's so much to see. Look at this, guys. Oh. Down a couple times. And then our free drop. And right onto the train. I mean, onto the piece. And then to a halt. So, anyways, guys, I hope that you like this. I will be coming up with at least 2 more coasters. I'm going to be building out the big station right here. And I don't, unfortunately, in this world, I don't have, there's one structure that I made, and I might have to port the world over to the single player instance on this machine in order for me to load it, and it will be an extension of this video so that you can actually see I built a structure that is just, I mean, you have to see it to believe it. It's pretty damn impressive. So look at, and you can even see the other coaster from here. This is just amazing, and I love to put them actually closer. Like if I can build up a mountain here, what I might end up doing is building the coaster like I did here, and then building the mountain around it. But as you can see, I mean, look how beautiful that lava lights up the side of the mountain. And let me just, I want to get down to the ground so we can actually get a quicker approach. There we go. so it doesn't take forever to get there. And look at, with the trees right next to it, what I'd love to do is actually, I want to demolish this mountain right here and put a whole bunch of jungle trees and different things right here so that you get, this beautiful view. And this is actually, I'm going to do a close-up so you guys can see what my intent of with this portion of the ride. So you come down, and what I should do actually is have you come down and then have you just come straight. And then I lined this with, a whole bunch of different types of ores and this beautiful waterfall right here. I mean, look at that. What I might end up actually doing is making it go straight and then continuing it and having the water go around the whole entire side of the mountain all the way to, everything out here will be the water. So along this entire side of the mountain, let me just get myself down here. So we're going to extend, you'll probably come along right here. So I'll have to make the water come down. I'll probably extend the mountain out since it was pretty, pretty stripped down. And then I'll have water coming down, and I'll have it completely open on this side, similar to this. And you can see exactly the way I did it was I actually put a trench in here, then took the buckets of water and poured them over the top so that they came down. They went over one lip, two lips, and then went right into the trench, and that's where they stopped. So they don't actually flood the rail at all. And I think that's just amazing. And who knows, maybe I'll put some... oh, and you can actually see the rail from up top. Look at that. See, there's a portion of the rail right there. If we go around the back side, there's where the initial thing comes up. And then out the other side. And then around. And then this is where it comes out from the cave down there. And then here's our wonderful lava show right here. This was a little bit tricky, but it worked out well. And it just happened to be, now this is, I didn't put this here. This was already here, and it was actually a gate. It was actually a rift gate. I went through it some time ago. But anyways, and then we've got a little bit of surprise down there. We might end up doing something with that. That was actually already part of the mountain. In fact, most of the cave, I didn't have to dig out. It was already, it was already there. So, and there is our tree farm, our beautiful, tree island, as what you might want to call it. And there is our, that is just, I want to stop this video at this point with that view. That is just amazing, guys. So next up is another surprise. Alright, everybody, well, this, I was able to port my other world over in the single player instance, and this is my other structure. And this is a completely well, as you can see, it is lava all the way around. Whoa. The entire thing. And the only way to get in is a little tunnel right here. And this is, I love this. I love this from the inside, so I won't actually look up until I get to a corner. And here we go. Oops. I didn't think there was anybody in here. Look at this, guys. Look at this. And yeah, zombies, Enderman, yeah. Good luck on getting in here. Good luck. Good luck. There was a couple of things I could fix. I got some extra glass pieces here and there. Oh, actually, no, that's not an extra glass piece. In fact, oh boy. Actually, I'm surprised that's not burning down right now. Okay, well, there you go. Anyways, so yeah, this is an amazing structure. I actually plan on building this as a multi-layer, some type of apartment or something. But you can see, when I come up here, I mean, the ground is not complete or anything like that, but this is a basic idea of the structure that I want to do. And I also want to do one completely in rift material, so it will be completely pitch black with like torches here and there, and I'm gonna have a giant chandelier hanging from the middle of the ceiling. So yeah, I've got some really cool ideas for places, and just look. I am so. I gotta tell you guys, I'm really proud of how well this has turned out. How just incredibly well. So, anyways, guys, I am Headwound. This is a special roller coaster slash, structure update. We'll see you next time.